It's getting a little long if you ask me. No, I'm kidding. Again, I'm still loving this game. Uh I I have no words. This game's so good. Um it's again it feels like a Metroidvania, and so to me is like, oh, well, I can't go here. Well, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. And I think they nailed it. But either way, we are um working towards this video game beaten. It shall not it shall not beat us. We shall beat the game. We're probably gonna have a good long evening tonight. Um, it might not be too much of Prey specifically. We'll probably do 2 to 3 hours. We'll probably do 3 hours. We'll find out as we feel. It's all about the feeling. We need to keep the vibe. I've heard. I mean, no. But we will play this. I am enjoying it. I don't hear the game. Oh well, that's my breathing. Um, we'll play this. Actually, I need to. Sorry, you're all getting motion sickness. You're welcome. I mean, error. Error is here. Thank you so much for being here, my dude. I do appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. So I did say I apologize. I'm a little inebriated. I was celebrating. I did personal life goals and got them. And I'm pretty happy about that. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I'm actually gonna put that in Discord right now. Um. All right. So we are somewhere near. What the heck is it? Oh, there we go. What's going on today, Error? What's going on today? Um, so tonight's plan is we're gonna play Prey again for 2 to 3 hours, somewhere in there. And depending on how we're feeling at that point, we may continue with like League and karaoke, because I feel like karaoke fits well with League. The karaoke will not be on TikTok and YouTube because it'll be copyrighted. I don't make my own music. Psh. But I do sing with the other people's music. And you're going to hate it. And that's why you should be here. Just to hate watch. No, I'm kidding. But Prey. I am enjoying it. I'm watching movies. What movies? What movies? You're just past Halloween. Halloween is the movie month. No, cool. Legit, what movies though? All right, let's go into ye ol' cargo bay. I heard that's where they're packing the good stuff. It's pretty much the good stuff. Game's a little low. So today I was watching, before I did things, I was watching South Park. I enjoy South Park a lot. White chicks and Medea goes to jail. Uh-oh. What an eclectic what an eclectic bunch. Nah, you got me getting shot at, bro. Okay, I just want to die and restart. Where'd you go? Yeah, kill me. I missed 2 shots. Like, come on. Come on. I think I've seen White Chicks though. I will say I think that movie put Terry Crews on the map. He was a pretty cool dude. In all seriousness. Did I really not hit you at all? I'm gonna die here. I don't know about Medea. I've never been a Tyler Perry fan, but it doesn't mean that I didn't just miss the boat. Yeah, I know. You are the coolest dude ever. Get out of here. Ah, there's another one. I'm fine with that. Just where the heck did he go? It's a dark juice. There's another one. There's another one, guys. How did these guys do it? You're here for the karaoke? It might happen. It might happen. You might have to wait 2 or 3 hours, but it quite likely will happen. Even the Medea? Wait, did you mean the Medea is a good movie? I didn't expect that, but it can be. I ain't trying to be rude. So right now we are having some fun times. Except for the fact that we can't figure out what we need to do here. There we go. Got it. Figured it out. We are... Did you dodge that? Can you dodge that? This game's dumb. Who wanted me to play this game? No, I still love it. I love it. I can't help but love it. This is This is a big pain. Oh. Both good. Oh. Yeah, White Chicks was very good. I swear I've seen it. I haven't. It's not completely in my mind, but that's where the Terry Crews meme came from, right? He did. So I don't think he's actually in that, is he? Oh. Yeah, there's a guy above us. Not critical enough, it would seem. Let's wait for our health regen. But I'm a big fan of the Wayans brothers. I was a big fan of In Living Color. I might actually make a homie don't play that meme or something. And I'm obviously a big fan of Jim Carrey. I always think about the one joke he made is like, yeah, you can't cancel me. I'm owned by black people. It's fine. But no, he's Jim Carrey is obviously a fantastic comedian. I just never got into Tyler Perry. He honestly, Tyler Perry to me kind of like showed up out of nowhere, and it just felt like he did a like 8 movies in a row, and I don't think I've heard of him in a while. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, he made his money. I'll give him props for making that money, honey. It's a pretty big deal, yeah. I was late to the White Chicks classic show myself. I won't lie, but I did watch it. I swear. I would have difficulty remembering some of it only because I've only watched it once, and it might have been like I was playing a game. It's also a little weird because it's like whiteface. White people can't do blackface, but black people can do whiteface. I'm still okay with it. I'm not gonna fault them by any means of the word, but just a little weird. Just a dichotomy of I wanted to say civility, but civility is not the word. Dichotomy of civilization. That's the word I'm looking for. And I'd still support it regardless. I still would say white people can't do blackface and black people can. I have no issue. Are we supposed to be going here? Excuse me. So I want to be upfront with you guys. I did post it in the Discord, and I think it's worth doing it early-ish. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I realized I'm very politically active locally and federally, and tomorrow I do want to pay attention to the polls, and I don't think it's going to be fair to anyone. And you can be you don't have to support the same thing I do. But it does make a divide, and I don't want to be. I won't gloat if my person wins, and I won't be like, I can't believe that this other guy won. It is still politics, and the only hope I can have is that we'll make a real what's the word? Make a real compromise. You know, the best way that politics works is to actually have compromise. And I will say from, recent, whether it be in the last 20-ish years, I don't think we've had compromise on either side, and I mean that. Obviously, you can find bits and pieces in both sides, but it is worth stating that I don't feel that, quote unquote, people that will lose or people that will win, and I mean that on both sides, will not be sore losers or poor winners. And I'm not gonna stream tomorrow because of it. I try not to be political. Yes, this little conversation has been political, but it hasn't been bias. And I will say in my personal life, I know directly at least two people that are on the opposite side federally, but locally we get along. And that's where you need to find it's difficult because there are issues, and the second that it's at a larger level, what's a good way to say it? Your policies will influence. If you go to the Supreme Court, your influence will be for the next 20, 30 years at least, right? But if you're local, the hope is you're doing the best for the community, and generally you're still hoping for the best for the US, but it's what you believe is best. And it's tough, but still has to be respected. And that's what we're not seeing as a country, as a United States country. That's all I can say. I need to drop it, or else I'll just continue to go into it. And I'll just be this the angry uncle. No, Tank, welcome back. How you doing? Vote for class president. Wait, what? How does that work? Oh, you changed your name? Make sure it counts the way that you want it to. That's all I'll say. I don't mean it in any negative way. Just double check. Can I actually get up there? I should be able to. Can't get there. Really? And I do say that that's fantastic. I think ranking voting is better. Uh, Tank, if you really want that answer, ask me in Discord. I won't answer that on stream. Ooh, I got burned. And I think ranked voting is a good idea. Ranked voting still gives power to other parties as well. And that's one of the things that I would say I'm very much purveyor of is a third. We need at least 3 parties. I would like to see 4 or 5. I don't think even 4 is good. I would rather see like an odd number. But the idea is you can run on any ballot and be accepted. I think the only thing that might need fixed in the realm of ranked choice is you need to worry about the primaries, right? The primaries, at least in Pennsylvania, if you're in the primaries, you can only vote for your designation. And the primaries really should be uh the funny thing about that is everybody wants to be able to talk down and believe that they are superior. That's where the term kids comes in. I don't talk down. I don't try to. If I did, I apologize. I am older. So I will apologize up front. Hey, we can talk direct. It's a real person. Right? Good talk. Tamiko Hayashi? Heck yeah, we're gonna talk to a Japanese lady. For what? Am I leading a charge against Alex? Cargo baby? Wait. She probably dead. Honestly, I'm a little scared I killed her. With this ring. Did you really say there's no movement? Did you say there's no movement in there? I watched it. You're a big old liar. Ready or not? So actually, you've been following me for a while, and I apologize I didn't make the connection that you were Red X from YouTube. Um, but ready or not, clear minded, another friend of the stream does watch or does play that game. It's not my kind of game. But I will give you a shout out. I did that wrong. He does play that game. Just, I don't think it's my type of game. Um, uh, yeah, and I respect it. Just again, send someone to find a cutting torch. We need to get into these cargo cages and see what supplies. That's fair. Oh, I'm hacking it. I'm hacking it, guys. You can't keep me out. I am Master Hacker. Ooh, I am semi-master hacker. Fail. If that's true, I don't really like that. Door welded. Find anything? Blast and cargo A. Oh, did I just kill everybody? These doors don't open. What are they trying to pull? I didn't need that. Second floor. Hey, let's go up. More people! We found a more people. You work for 11. A living. 11. Stranger Things breakthrough. I would go with Takis. Are we talking about two different things? Blue and zombie flavor? That was a that was a weaver. Hey, heck yeah! Give me that. Give me that operator. I'm you're making me afraid that I'm gonna turn into a zombie though. No, I'm half kidding. I've never heard of zombie talkies in all seriousness, so Elazar's alive. Celebrate, celebrate good times. Come on. MLG? MLG Major League Gaming? I don't know MLG. I apologize. Or at least if that isn't what it is. Is that a streamer? Oh, I'm lie? Why are you lying, bro? I don't like lies. Just an edit, yeah. No. Taken out of context. Shoot him! Wait. Right? Where are you going? Are you watching me on the big screen? Am I the center of attention right now? I should be. I opened both cargo bays. What? What's the utility here? Ooh, area map. And I'm not on the big screen? My goodness. I'm not that important, I see. I'm kidding. Never, never, never take me seriously. Hey, there's things. Give me things. Have you played? I expect you to die before game? Before? Uh, what's the actual title of the game? Is it I expect you to die? Huh? I do not recognize that game. I'm kidding, Tank. I'm kidding. Thank you. Uh, and that's where you learn that grammar matters when you're talking to people through text. It matters a lot more. Um, no, I don't even think I've heard of that game. I don't care if turrets are online. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Wittes? I don't have the key. Fine. We're opening B. We're opening B, and I don't care what happens. I'm sure Alex hasn't made traps for the entirety of the... Ooh, stop it. I only got 9 seconds, bro. There we go. Slender the arrival in a pitch dark room. Oh my goodness! Big shooties! Big shooties! Oh, you're still alive? All right. Oh, there's a Weaver too. Jeez. Did all the NPCs live? Apparently not. Remember that time where I said it and an NPC died? Yep. Yep. Good stuff. Also, you have a gun. Mine. Mine now. I've never played Slender Man either. So the hardest thing for me in a game is being absolutely useless. So if that's where it comes from, then I may have issues. So like in the last over the course of the last month, I would say the worst game I played was Outlast, and people like it. That's my opinion. My opinion. It's not law. But the reason why I would say Outlast was probably the worst game I played is I don't like feeling just completely helpless. The only way to do anything is to avoid. If I have no ability to, I don't even want to say it be aggressive, but at least defend myself, then I lose interest. Hiding is not fun. There's actually in this game there's a big guy apparently called Nightmare, and you can still kill him. And I like that because it means I've been survival horror-y in the case of, you know, I've thought about it. I shoot when I need to. I also avoid when I need to. I mostly shoot. But I can't do only get away from. I can't. I think it's something that stood out to me about like what are the games? The games are there's 2 or 3 of them. There's it's I don't want to even say derivative of Phasmophobia, but it's in the realm of Phasmophobia. Like what is it? Content. What is it? There's 2 or 3 games. There's crap. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna look it up real quick because there are people that still play it, and I don't remember the name. Well, there we go. Weirdly enough, the one that I was gonna look for is playing Phasmophobia rather than the one that they really enjoy. Um, uh, is it still a big deal? It was. Dead by Daylight is a little bit adversative, so I like that they give you some tools, but it's still not fantastic, and I lost interest pretty quick. Um, I'm forgetting two games by name at least. Sorry, I'm
Durgan
looking it up
has
right now
entered the
because
chat.
the heck? Because if I don't, we'll never figure it out. So one is Lethal Company. Lethal Company is the one I was thinking of, and then there's Content. It surprisingly didn't make a splash. I actually expected it to. Um the heck is it? Come on. How many people are watching? I know you are. Don't even lie. Uh is it really this low? Content. Content warning. It was the first one. I just looked it up quicker. Durgan! Welcome in. I did not hear your entrance. But welcome in. Welcome, 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 welcome. I don't know Art the Clown. Is that a known thing? Yeah, Lethal Company and Content. How did I already forget? Terrify. Um Content warning. I remembered because I looked it up again. Uh but the arcade. Ooh, they're doing all kinds of word play. Let me tell you what. Um, I apologize, guys. I think we're actually no, we're not. I'm gonna run ads so I can go to the restroom. in the retro realm area. Yeah, I actually thought Retro Realms was pretty good. I thought Retro Realms was pretty good. I'll be right back though. Give me a couple seconds. So you both know that. That's pretty cool. Um, is it a game you're planning on getting? Sorry about the delay, guys. I apologize. Just hockey fights? Is it NHL Blitz? If you guys remember that, NFL Blitz. Iwi? Or is that a double M? M. Mm. I'm kidding. I have no idea. Does feel like NHL Blitz would be a pretty good name for that, though. Ice Wars International. I heard Russia plays really aggressive. NHL Hits was a game? I didn't know about that game. Did not know about that game. It's all news all the time. That's what my chat is. Legit, I had no idea. Can we have a recycler, bro? Wait, it was broken. What do I do about the recycler? I found new things. I had to explore more because I found new things. Holy moly, we got a whole gun. And yeah, that does really matter. Now you need to stop enticing me. I can't pay for these games. Don't pay for them either. Don't take that as I need money. I don't. Well, don't take it as I need money for games. I don't need money for anything, to be fair. But don't. You get the idea. I'm not trying to ask you for money. That's the long and short of the story. We figured out the end. I am interested. But that is no fault of yours. They got rid of it, brought it back in one of the NHL games on the PS4 mode. You could check people through the glass and over the boards. It was pretty sweet. 2003 was the last official standalone game. Man, just want... I have like 3 flies in here. Come with me. Come with me if you want to live. Sorry, I mean if you want to shoot for me. I don't know how to get rid of them. My room is not dirty. It's not fantastically clean, don't get me wrong, but holy moly, and I just can't get rid of them. I did not. I'm not that fast. My accuracy is a 1 in 16. I don't actually know if that's it, but it might actually be pretty close. Who should I... Mr. Miyagi? Are you gonna say Mr. Miyagi? If you say Mr. Miyagi... We haven't been live support. Mr. Miyagi! You, sir! Fine. Oh, well, it's still locked down, huh? I can't read that? Come on. I just want to read the email. The email. What, the email? I don't like that idea. We're gonna go into life. We're gonna go into life first. I don't actually know what we're supposed to be doing. Let's, how about we make an objective for ourselves? What do you guys think about that? You're going down there. What am I supposed to do with this water pressure regulator? They're just like, this is very, very useful. I'm like, is it? Wait, what? New thing. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Have we done this? Amp. Oh, we have 2 of them. All right. Can we just, like, get rid of that? Because that'd make that a lot easier. How do I get more heads? Can I have more heads? Is this a head? Hey, there we... All right, so we need head. Guys, I need head. you clip that, I hate you. We're gonna get that. Yeah. Give me Psychoscope. I'm a little sad about. Oh, that's in Scientist actually. Oh, we were fine to do all of this. Well, poop. Yeah, get them scope. Don't care about wrench. We already have that. Was this really a great idea? Was this a great investment? I don't think it was. What do you guys think? I don't think it was. Actually, resistance to fear will work. We really didn't do this very well. We'll do that for now. Man! Psi cost. That might be. What do you think? What do you think? I don't. We will endure the time. Well, small amount. Screw you. Durgan 3-stream streak. Wait, what happened? That's odd. Durgan doesn't want to be here every time. I see. I don't know what happened. Also, we didn't look the quests, so this went very well. Do you guys like playing games that you have to pay attention to? Because so far, over the one, I had to count. There was a 2 in there, carrying all the math. It was crazy. You almost hit 50 of them. I actually have a feeling I didn't mean to, but I think I did a sneaky stream without you. I'm sorry. Sorry for a sneaky stream. What is that? I really like that emote. The September. I didn't get a September. Nah! Stupid fly. Um. Oh, I can't hear her while I'm looking at my map? Fine. Sure. Oh, I'll get there. I have no idea where you were. But I'm in. You. Unpowered door force open! We are so strong. That isn't what I wanted. Map. So strong. Give me that frayed wire. Turn on all the power. This went well. The heck killed me, Greater Mimic? Really? Alright, wear my helmet. That might... Not sure what that was. Fine. Where the heck is this Mimic? Shoot more! We got a Mimic! Mimic down! You're definitely right. There was, Oh. Alright. Powers are restored. Why did it start me with restored and then there's like, hey, guess what? Did you actually want to worry about that Mimic? Nah. Cool. We got lights, guys. You see everything? I see everything. But I can't get back to where I was. I was in there, right? I have to go the long way. Take the long way round. Can we go in this? Alright, cool. Thanks. Take the long way round. You guys know that song? It's an old song. If you know that song, remember that time where your hair was the color it was before it dyed itself. Gun. Big old gun. Oh. Lost viewers. I'm making them feel old. I'm sorry. Love you. Can I just make Morgan's arming key? Alright, do it. Give me that arming key, bruh. Arming key! Girl with squirrel. I'm in. I'm in. Show me your best. We do need that. My squirrel, talking about my squirrel. Like it. I like it. 10 out of 10. We're gonna do more 9. 9mm, so good. Shoots so fast. He was like, hey, did you actually want to shoot somebody? Because you have a shotgun and it doesn't work. Alright, we'll do one more shot. Wait. Where are your neuromods? We got 5! Why aren't we using the neuromods, guys? Why did you not tell me to use some neuromods? My brown-eyed squirrel. Honestly, what you're making me think of is like squirrely. Is that Slappy Squirrel, Slappy Squirrel. Is it worth more scope? We have a lot of scope. I don't think the scope is that fantastic. I want the scope to be fantastic, but I think we've reached the limit of scope being fantastic. Side at 200 could be good. I think Psi regen is going to be better though, right? It took forever to get Psi. Psi-hypos are a full... With that... Man, these are... 39? Okay, that worked. Man, we need... Oh, we need to... That's only 0.4 the entire thing. I need gray. Give me gray, bro. Come on. Give me. We've upgraded our weapons pretty well. I don't know if too many more weapon upgrades is gonna help me that much. The range could help here, but I would argue not much more. We need Lab Tech 2 on this. Handling doesn't matter. Reload speed really doesn't matter. Reload speed does matter here. Uh-huh. Dude. Glue. Handling is nothing. Range could be helped. Fine, we'll do one more range. Handling. Yeah, no, none of that matters. Dragon, I did put it in Discord, just so you know. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be watching the polls. We're well fed. I actually don't know what that status is. They don't like the amount that my suit is not guarding. 12. Ah, man. I wish you could, I wish they would give you a reduced value switching between these. I think that's the only thing I would prefer in this game. Like, I really like the recycle system. I wish they'd give you 0.06. What are these? Null waves? No, recyclers, nah. Actually, I like that. So, do I get 3.67 or do I get more? All right. Fine. um 6. Do we need any neuromod? What All right, we killed ourselves and the thing. Honestly, why aren't we throwing them in there? Even so, let's. What are we doing, Neuromod? What do we want in the Neuromod as of right now? Don't care about repair. 6. We need 6 of these. That's not that much. I don't have a good answer on that. It's a close race. It simply shouldn't be. That's all I'll say. Um, uh, Neuromod. No, I've been talking politics for a while. I've been hiding it ish, but I'm not gonna stream tomorrow. Uh, I am fairly inebriated. And I probably will still end up talking about it. Are we not trying to take them with us? What are you talking about? That's so nice of you. You're so nice, even though you're gonna kill them. Wait, what? How about that weather, huh? No, and you know, so the reason why I was late to streaming tonight is me personally, I yeah, the weather though. You're not wrong. And actually we did the same, I think. I think we were 70s, 80s, then I think we went to like 25, 23, and then today is 50s. Yeah. Um and I'm not trying to do small talk. It was just surprisingly how close it was. Um yeah, no, apparently I made one too many. Either way, we can still just get that. I'm gonna stay away from these. I'm gonna scan them, but I don't think we're gonna go into these alien scans much. Because I really do like the turrets. And I still have to say, you know, like this game is so good in the, again, they've directly let you do what you want, right? Um it's the reason why I'm so invested. They let they I feel like they've made everything, I don't want to say balanced, but I feel like they've made good trade-offs to make this game do what you want it to. You might have some difficulty in some areas, but they didn't just make it go, oh, you went this way. You screw. You had some snow? We had frost. Holy moly, I didn't have snow. What are you talking about? Snow, that dirty white stuff that nobody likes, and if you like it, you can get out. No, let's get a lot of them healths. Honestly, I think we had a health guy, but whatever. Screw it. Did we get what we wanted? We got that. We got. How are we doing on bullets? 125. Ooh, we got bullets. We got bullets. Okay, that's a person. I was like, there's something moving over there. I need the map though. Let's we're gonna go over here. We're gonna see what's over here. Fire. There actually isn't anything in here then, right? Unless we go, ooh, there's a guy. I didn't see that guy. How'd that guy get up there? My goodness. You had a wrench all along. You were bogarting a wrench. But no, tonight was semi-celebratory for me. I got in the realm of I'm moving towards my ultimate goal, which is legit national politics, but it's just local. But it does give me a background in politics. And I am happy about that. And so that's why I was late to stream. And I do apologize. Running for a seat, but I got appointed. Somebody quit, and I got appointed. Yeah, so I'm on the board already. And I like to think that I made some impact already. You know, it really has become very much it's not an interest, it's trying to show that, you know, the working man can make a difference. And I fully mean to move up. And I thank you so much, guys, for the congratulations. I really do appreciate it. Cheers. It's a huge deal. It really is. And I fully intend to continue to move up. It really does. It does. And the best thing I can tell you is, you know, I won't lie to you, is I haven't worked in the last 2 years, but the reason why I haven't worked in the last 2 years is because I'm very much, I don't want debt. I don't want to be indebted to anyone. And those are technically two different things, but and I'm financially, or I was financially secure, and all I want to do, yes, I do want to stream. I love streaming. And I do want to do politics. I started getting into politics in 2016, and you can draw your own conclusions from why. And your vote matters. It matters. And you need to know that. And I'll say that every day. You know, my appointment was actually unanimous. And I'll tell you directly that I am the opposite of everyone on this council. The difference is, so again, I want to make an argument of locally and federally, right? Locally, we're all trying to make it the best we can. Federally, we are different. But I also want you to understand that no matter what you say, what you do, you can be different from somebody else. And you need to understand that they're coming from a different situation. You can't always agree. If you can, holy moly, you fantastic. You're not always going to agree, no matter how much you believe you're similar. Every Republican, every Democrat has disagreements. You need to understand both sides. You really do need to understand the Republican side. You do need to understand the Democrat side. And the more that you talk, the more that you understand, you're going to get along better, and you're going to understand everything better. Doesn't mean you're going to agree, but you will be better. And so what it boils down to is argue it better. You need to argue it. Politics is actually at its basis a philosophy. And I'd be willing to bet that any pundit, any I don't even want to say politician, but I would say any pundit, anybody you talk to still has this heels dug in, and you're not going to get anywhere. You need to listen. No matter no matter, you need to listen. And I still say that. I do believe one side of our democracy is tough, and I do believe the other side of our democracy is better, and I'm not going to give you either direction, but I will say that you need to listen in both cases. The first time you can find middle ground in anybody you're talking to, then you are way better off in any direction. Didn't I come from that direction? Sorry, I'm getting a little political, but I'm not naming names. I'm more okay with not naming names. I want you to understand, you need to listen. You need to know that you're You can't always be right, no matter how much. Think of debate class, if you ever had one. I didn't have one. But there is a way to think about things is the best way to argue, the best way to refute. There is an argumentative method, and you need to be able to understand that. And the reason why you need to be able to understand that, oh my goodness, that guy got smooshed, is because, yeah, it does matter, but even further, it doesn't mean no matter what you say, you're right. It just means most of what you might say is, in the event that you're the best arguer, then most of what you're saying is going to be right. It's still going to be difficult to argue everything, because you're not going to be able to. So abandoning politics for a second with this conversation, with this rant, whatever you want to say, you can't. The best way to argue in the case. So I'm a scientist. I'm very much a scientist. I believe wholeheartedly in science. The second that you say 100%, you are wrong. The second that you say 0%, you're still wrong. You have a normal curve. It's always a normal curve. Every single thing is a normal curve. It's a statistical near law. There are, there's skewings, whatever. But you're never going to find everything is 100%, everything is 0%. And the second that you argue a 0 or 100%, you're instantly wrong. You will never cover everything, no matter what you do. The issue is, I don't know what I'm doing. Fatal error on oh yeah, there's a fatal error right there. You see the guy, he got crushed. He's fatal. I'm still not sure what lowering these did, if you want the truth. There's nothing up there. Am I supposed to be starting to climb? And I want you to know that in politics, there's nothing that will be 100% correct. The difference is are you trying to allow people to live their lives, or are you trying to infringe upon them? And if you can't let people live their lives, then I have an issue. And yeah, that puts me, you can tell where I lie, but I'm not going to dictate in either direction. It just, I cannot infringe upon another single person. I don't want to. I don't think it's reasonable. And I don't care what your basis is. Like, if your voting dictates that somebody else is screwed, then why are you voting? Are you hate voting? Not kosher, in my opinion. And I'm not Jewish. I use that phrase a lot. I'm not Jewish. What the heck? Is there any Talos exterior. No, I don't care about the exterior. So they want me to go to life support. Let's go to life support. I actually thought we were done in life support. And I also don't remember where life support was. So let's look at the map again. We gotta go out. We're done in here. Sorry, I'm vocal about my opinions, and I apologize about that. But it's something that I wasn't. I didn't vote until 2020. But I started paying attention after 2016. And I messed up by not voting earlier. I assume. Doesn't mean I'm right. But in my opinion, I messed up by not voting sooner. All right, we're gonna go to life support. Your vote actually does matter. I agree. It always matters. You know, I really didn't think that. Are you doxing me? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I live in PA. That's all the further I'll go. But yeah, I live in PA. My vote definitely matters. Everybody's vote matters. It really does. Yeah, the Electoral College kind of sucks. And we've given a lot of power to the middle states. I don't know a better way to fix it, and I don't know what to say about it. Like, whoa! You can't be reading that stuff, Doc Juice. Come on. I did not put that out there for the public knowledge. Okay, I did. No, thank you. I actually didn't remember it was in there, but I don't care either way. I'm fine with saying PA. Regardless. I won't go any further than that, genuinely, but also reading's a bad thing. No. Fun fact, electoral voters have voted against the voted almost 170 times. Interesting. I actually didn't know that. And so there are the electoral yeah, my 1/4 of a vote in comparison to North Dakota. I'm humble bragging so hard. Pennsylvania hasn't really been that much of a swing state. It's actually been pretty red up until, honestly, I think 2016 and 2020. And it's still surprisingly red. But so the Electoral College has a weird stipulation, if you didn't know. there is what is it? There's some laws dictating how the electorals vote. Some of it is they just get 100% of it. Some of it is they can vote against, they can vote towards. It's really weird. And you're right. The it's not against, but some of them are voting for like Jill Stein, is that her name? Stein? Right. Right. You're a non-existing carbon-based life form of organ. You better get more of that carbon base ingested. While I get my solid ingestion of is it ethanol? Ethanol, I think. Some states have yeah. You're exactly right. And that's where you need to worry about it. Um I I and Pennsylvania, I don't know how Pennsylvania's numbers work. I really don't. I think Pennsylvania is actually a winner take all. Is a It feels like a documentary or yeah. No, I don't know. Documentary. I can count on one finger, actually two, the amount of documentaries I've watched. I will say anything that I have to say is all my own research, and that's not. I did my own research. I really do look up things. Again, going with my appointment to my current local political board, everything that's said I listen to, and if I believe it's relevant, I'll write it down and I will research it. I fully intend. I have, oh my goodness, I have a whole binder that I actually need to go through. I didn't actually know that I would get the binder, but I got a whole binder. That's like 60, 70 pages I need to go through. I'll read it. I will. Probably what I'll do is I'll take it as a number of times to read like 10 pages or something. But I there was something. So Walls is from Wisconsin, right? Is that right? Minnesota. Ah, damn it. Minneapolis, Minnesota, right? Minneapolis, Minnesota? Is that right? And I think Walls mentioned something about that in the case in the live stream. Did you guys see the live stream? And sorry, I'm definitely pushing one side or the other, you're welcome to leave. But AOC and Walls did a live stream. They did a Twitch. They did a Twitch. And I think Walls mentioned something about that. Did you guys see that? Does that answer some of it? Like he mentioned some of it, Dragon. If you saw it, if you didn't, that's okay. Sorry, I know we've sat here and looked at this hallway for a while, and it's been a good hallway. I like the hallway. He did Crazy Taxi, you're right. And yes, this is showing my skew. I apologize on that. But yeah, I think it's an interesting way to reach out. And AOC has done it for a couple of times. And it's something that, no, I don't mean to use this platform as anything dealing with me as a federal level, but I do want to, if nothing more, I will share my views. I won't dictate one way or the other, but I will share my views. What do you guys think? What are you thinking? Tell me. Be honest. You don't have I hope you'll, I don't know. Ask me anything. I don't care. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you want to make America great again? The honest answer is 10 out of 10. But the difference is the person has dictated that statement, and said statement is, what's a good word? Tarnished? That phrase is tarnished? So yeah, 10 out of 10. But eat his dog. Why only the dog? Let's not stop there. No, I so one of the things that has stood out to me is we keep making new laws. Why aren't we reviewing what is there? And number one, closing loopholes. And number two, why aren't we improving said laws? And again, that's a bipartisan issue. I'll sit there right in the middle. I really will. I definitely lean one way, but it doesn't mean that my way is the best, nor do I believe that the other way is the best. And I'm seeing it weirdly at a local level as well. Um, we don't have dictation of what the policies are, what we need to improve upon. I think a lot of our local government is looking forward, and that's why I seem to agree, or I don't think they're looking forward, but I think they're looking at the person and realizing that a person can be good or bad in politics. And I think there's a reason why we do need everybody to be involved in politics, because listen, the top and bottom of everything, no matter red or blue, R&D, whatever, you need to be involved. And the reason why you need to be involved is to determine what we're doing as a country, what we're doing as a local municipality, what we're doing everywhere, right? Because every level of government has boards, it has people thinking about things. And I will tell you, my local government is in a really weird situation. And I'll say directly that I am in support of something I did not believe I'd be in support of. And what I mean by that is, I'm not going to say which, but we're moving towards a privatization, but I'm not 100% on. And it really, I see why. And it's because I believe Pennsylvania is going to protect us. With as much as I've had issues directly with Pennsylvania not protecting me, I believe Pennsylvania will protect us. The reality of this situation is, no matter where you are, the grocery store, restaurant, coffee shop, at least half the people there don't vote and don't know politics. Yes. And that's another part of it. That statement is a perfect example of what we see, and this is a 2016 example, but that's something that people didn't understand in England, United Kingdom, whatever you want to call it. They literally said, "Do you guys like the idea of Brexit?" And the general population, without understanding, said, "Uh-huh." And we're still seeing fallout from it. I'm not going to say that it's 100%, but I will say people are seeing and I really wish I had a example or more. It would be anecdotal, and so it doesn't mean it's your favorite meal of the day. I don't believe generally the United Kingdom likes the idea of Brexit. I haven't heard much about it, but if I had any whisperings, it's in that realm. Doesn't mean I'm right. And it was so United Kingdom has a parliamentary system, and the parliamentary system is essentially it's a different system, but it's very much similar to American politics. It's a representative system, right? So you vote for somebody and they believe that they can give the best interest of the people. And it was one of the areas where they let the general public vote, and I would argue they failed. It doesn't mean I'm right. It turned into, it legitimately turned into racism. Yes, you're definitely right, Dragon. Um, the more that yeah, no, it is. I'm not even gonna qualify it in any direction. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's gonna fall well into December. We're gonna hear. Yeah, we saw it in the 2020. Trump is gonna tell them to stop counting. We're gonna see areas of voter fraud, and actually, there's one thing that stood out in, and I don't know if it's legitimate, legitified. That's not the word, but Pennsylvania actually has had, and maybe this is the early version of it. Pennsylvania has actually had areas that have had already concerning fraudulency. And I guess where I would sit here in the case of early notification, I'm more accepting than late notification, if that makes sense. There's so what was it? In 2016, there was 2,000-ish cases of fraud, confirmed cases of fraud. Exactly. And there, weirdly enough, exactly that I saw on Reddit within the last week or two. Oh, my family is pressuring me to fill in my dead dad's vote. It's like, are you kidding? Who is really pushing that? If that's what they're pushing, that feels even weirder. I haven't heard anything about that actually. And it's so all of these examples, I feel, with as bad as this sounds, I feel like that needs to be taken with a grain of salt, because is it a verified thing? You need to worry about the source. Is it Fox News? Is it CNN? And yeah, I would argue both of those are equally bad. Is it ABC? You know, going value of stream. How much? How much, Doc Juice? With video proof, that's actually pretty damning then. Excuse my language. Just, I think that's a pretty good. Okay, now I feel like Doc Juice is being a little fake. Also in similarity, did you hear about Elon's lottery of register to vote slash not lottery slash I didn't like it before, but apparently it's the person that won is just a spokesman. Again, we're seeing big names, big money names putting their putting their lack of understanding. Well, it's not a lack of understanding. Their only interest of money ahead of anything else. And listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Do I want money? Yeah. Do you want money? I hope you do, ish. I mean, I want you to be comfortable. And that's all I want. You know, the difference of somebody sub doc juice. No. See what I did there? No. It boils down to those that have money. If they have money, it's harder, at least for me, to listen to them. It doesn't mean that they don't make points, but it doesn't also mean that they're right. You craft. No, you legit don't have to, Doc. I'm kidding. But what I want you to understand is not everyone that you see is out to help you. And you really do need to think about it. You need to think about it directly. You know, we're seeing promised positions. Honestly, I want you to tell me if you know, because I don't. Has the Democratic side promised any positions? I've definitely heard on the Republican side, and I apologize for I'm calling people out, but I don't know. And I'm willing to listen. So this is your area to tell me. Has Harrison Walls promised any cabinet positions? You know, I can't think of any that I've heard. Whereas on Trump's side, I've heard of supposedly two. Mr. Kennedy and Elon. Karl Marx of her Secretary of State. My goodness. Doc Juice, how did you get that high so quick? I'm working my way up, but sheesh. As you can hear, puppy one's outside. I'll be right back. I I can take jokes, but I am being serious. I know there isn't many people here, so I don't truly expect a response, but if you can, I genuinely would like to hear it. I'll be back. You just want September subs? All right. Oh, you went into ads without me being here. You craft. Um, you are not the guy with the you lie. Wait, you're just way late. What? You're still not woke up? What's his name? Joe. Joe. what's his name? The head singer of Green Day, Joe. Is it Joe? I think it's Joe. Joe something. So, Dragon, what are you trying to talk about here? So there's a meaning, actually. There's a meaning behind that, isn't there? What's... Oh, is that his name, Billy Joe? It is. I used to... read Word Up magazine? What's Word Up magazine? Is that like a punky magazine? I actually don't know that. Or what is the word? The Word Up for the 80s. Oh, I just made an 80s song from it. Um isn't doesn't Wake Me Up When September Ends have like a real meaning? Now I'm asking you. I remember it was something, but I'm not remembering exactly what. It doesn't mean I'm right. Um yes, sir, it means something. The death of oh, that is not what I expected. Yeah. Okay. Fair. That's how people deal. I top of the list of anxiety and grief. Yeah. I'll sleep. Oh, sorry. Good luck with your motion sickness. Um yeah. Uh what do you guys think? What are you thinking about? I know we've been talking about politics. I've been trying to be objective. Um I've been honest, I believe. It doesn't mean that I am. I do want your responses, and I think that's one of the reasons why I do try and talk about it. I do try and be objective. Um, it doesn't mean that I'm correct. It doesn't mean that I'm. Doesn't mean I'm a pundit. I would honestly, it'd be pretty good to be a pundit, but um, the issue with being a pundit is you're getting paid to speak on one side or the other, and I won't. Um, and I do have views on both sides, but I do believe that one side is correct. Um, especially again with the last 15 years. Um, that's my opinion. I don't expect you to have the same, and if you don't, I respect you. I do want to hear it. and I want you to be, if you have a dissenting opinion, be respectful, and I will be the same. I do not own, but I really want a gun. I grew up around guns. My stepdad growing up was in the military. He did tell me how to shoot guns. Um so I'm fairly pro gun, but I do believe that I would be one that would be a responsible gun owner. All I want is a singular gun. I do want a pistol. I know exactly the pistol I want, weirdly enough. I've researched it a little bit. I'm not a gun fanatic. I don't really care. But I do want a gun. Um I know in my area no violence is going to happen, but yes, I do want it as self-protection. Um on the other hand, everything else I have to say is mostly the other way. um but I don't know. And I am very pro gun, which actually puts me towards red. It's the one thing you don't trust a streamer with a gun. No. Um. No. I. That's it. I'll keep it in a lockbox. I 100% mean a lockbox. You know. It's one of the things that stands out as like. You know. It's one of the points that needs to be stated is I support people with guns, but I also need to say that those people need to be a background check, and actually, I might not pass the background check myself. I have anxiety/depression, and they're so close that I don't know which it is. Um, but I know myself. I would only use it for protection. Exception. I would only use it for exception. Um, and so I would very much keep it locked up. I don't think puppies can use a gun, to the best of my knowledge. Echo, can you use a gun? I don't think he's interested. I and you know, and you're right, but that's where that I would keep it locked up. In my opinion, keeps it above and beyond. Um, it's still not 100% because again, I don't think I'd pass a background check with my anxiety/depression. Um, but uh I still believe that oh weirdly enough I do believe I'm more responsible than most people. Weirdly enough. I'm not a danger to myself. I'm definitely not a danger to others unless they're in my house. because especially again, I have such a small town. We actually don't have a town cop. We don't have a town state trooper. Nothing. And I still agree with that. I really do. I don't want to pay somebody to be patrolling here for. They're gonna patrol for speed. They're not gonna patrol for somebody breaking into a house. So I 100% support that. Um, I don't care about speeding in my town. We have a negative growth rate. That means we have few kids. Do you guys own a gun? Regardless, yes or no, have you shot a gun? You do and you have. Pistol, rifle, shotgun? It really isn't a big deal. You don't have to say if you don't want. Just curious. I've shot a rifle, I've shot a shotgun, and I've shot a pistol, actually. Both? Both? Both as in rifle, shotgun, pistol, what? Pistol and shotgun? Okay. Shot a gun a couple times. Do you know which type? There's no issue if you don't. Not again, I grew up with a stepdad that was in the military and he was pro gun. I don't think he was the most responsible gun owner, but I do believe he was better than average. Um, Rifle, handgun, and a revolver type. Ooh. Yeah, so weirdly enough, actually, I guess I have shot. I was gonna say, a handgun and a revolver. Okay, rifle, no shotgun though. That's fine. Um, for me is I guess I've actually shot every type. I did shoot a rifle. I hated a rifle. My goodness. Um, a handgun was legitimately fun. I was shooting it in I was actually I shot it in South Dakota. There was a indoor uh, shooting range. Um, and me and my buddy who was in the I believe he was in the military at that point. He was a Chinese born American. He's a citizen, I believe now. Um, he and I took a bunch of Korean people to an indoor shooting range, and we all shot a single pistol of like a full round of bullets or something. A 410? What's a 410? I've actually never heard of that. Pistol and a shotgun. The 410 is a shotgun? 9 millimeters, definitely a pistol. Well, it could be a rifle-ish. You can't add a decimal? My goodness. How about a 410 period? No. It's a shotgun. I've never heard of that. I think of oh, you know what it is? I actually don't know what that would equate to. Honestly, the one that sticks out to me is a 12 gauge. It's always a 12 gauge. I don't even know what 12 gauge equates to. 12 gauge. It's good. It's good gauge. Um but I shot a 357 speaking. You guys like the speaking? I like the speaking. Um I've shot a 357 Magnum. I believe it was I don't believe it was I want to say a 9mm in the case of pheasant gun or rodent. Oh, I was promised singing. You want the singing? You want to sing about the moon in the soon in the June? Wasn't promised. Um. Uh. Sorry, I know we got on guns, and again, I don't own one. I have wanted one for a while. Um, I think the only reason I haven't is I want a pistol, and the pistols are a little more stringent in PA. Again, I don't think I could actually own one if background checked. Um, Not a huge deal, but genuine protection. I don't think anybody in my town's gonna do anything. But honestly, again, this last 10 years have been 8 years. Last 8 years have been a little concerning, but I'm in middle of nowhere. People aren't gonna hurt me. Um well, if you guys want some singing, we can switch over to League of Legends. League of Lagers, as some people say. I do appreciate you watching me walk from minimal outside of this game to I don't know where we are, med bay or something. Cargo bay. We're in cargo bay. No, life systems or something. We're in life systems or something. And that's where we are. Thank you for watching me walk 6 feet. It was fun. It was very fun for me. Um. Oh my goodness. Well, you really don't see that they are, but sure. All right. Oh, not what I meant to do. I'm trying to raid, but I don't want to. Or today? Maybe we'll say it's today. All right. TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, TikTok didn't care. They hated me. TikTok hates me. Fine. YouTube, are you still around? Nobody cares on the YouTube either. My goodness. I see how this works. You're a karaoke of legends. That's true. True.